As Rahl stepped out of the chandlery, he saw a figure in black at the foot of the 2 steps leading up onto the narrow porch. Rahl would have preferred not to meet Magister Puvort, but trying to avoid the Magister would have been all too obvious. He did step aside to allow the Magister direct access to the door. "Good day, Magister." Instead of heading inside, Puvort stepped onto the porch, under the eaves, and out of the still light rain, and looked directly at Rahl. "What brings you to the chandlery? Might it be the young lady?" Puvort's smile was meant to be cheerful, but it bothered Rahl. "I like seeing her, sir." Rahl didn't dare lie, not when the Magister could have told he was telling an outright falsehood, but he could tell the truth in a less damaging way. He held up the pouch. "But I was here to pick up the pen nibs my father ordered. He had work to do, and he sent me." "You're very careful in what you say, aren't you?" "I try to be, sir." "That wasn't what I meant, Rahl." The Magister's eyes seemed to look right through the young scrivener. "You never tell an untruth, but sometimes you don't tell the whole truth. That's what the mages in Hamor do, you know." "Sir?" Rahl didn't like the reference to Hamor. "You might think about applying to the council for mage training, Rahl. It's clear that you have at least a little ability with order magery. You know instinctively that you shouldn't lie, and you're right. Lying reduces order skills." Rahl didn't know quite what to say. I never thought about that." "You should. Right now, your skills aren't developed enough to be that dangerous, but you're still young. If you become more powerful, you'll either have to have training or leave Recluce. You might have to anyway, but training now would make your life easier. Much easier." "Sir, I don't... My father..." "That kind of training is not like school where your father has to pay. The council would pay for it." Puvort paused. "Of course, you wouldn't be earning anything either, but you should still consider it." His eyes dropped to Rahl's truncheon, and he nodded slightly. "Yes, sir." "Do think about it, Rahl." With another enigmatic smile, the Magister stepped away from Rahl and into the chandlery.